From rugged locations to intense action sequences, Andor Season 2 takes Star Wars storytelling to a whole new level.
It means so much to reconnect with the cast of Andor. It's this amazing story that is so important for all of us.
And what went on behind the scenes? Yes, it's just as intense, immersive, and surprisingly funny as what we see on screen. Filming this season wasn't just about standing in front of green screens, it was a fully physical experience that pushed both the cast and crew to their limits, while still making room for laughter, unexpected moments, and incredible creativity. Just like showrunner Tony Gilroy promised, the production was grounded in reality.
Is that, do you think, why people have connected with it so strongly?
Yeah, I mean, I think that always works. I think if you can, look, you have to be fascinated. This is an adventure story. More than anything, I want you to turn the page and wonder what happens next. That's my first job. Don't bore you, keep you going, keep you interested.
Most sets were actually built from scratch, with little reliance on visual effects during the shoot. Gilroy insisted on shooting at real locations, whenever possible, to capture that gritty and grounded look the series is known for. We built full cities, not just one wall or one alley. You could walk around these sets, explore, and feel like you were truly in a Star Wars world, Gilroy said in interviews.
The best things about the winds of war and what happens to people in we can be with the French Resistance, or we could be with Boudica, or we can be with Toussaint in the Haitian Revolution. You could do anything. I mean, that's the great opportunity.
The planet Ferrix, so central to Season 1, returned in full scale. The production team recreated the cityscape, with market stalls, dusty streets, and towering industry, allowing actors to fully immerse themselves in the environment. One of the most impressive setups, the Imperial facility on Coruscant. While parts were built on sound stages, many scenes were filmed at real-world locations, like the Barbican Centre and Canary Wharf in London, which doubled as futuristic cityscapes.
The actors, they were so great. You start to realize what you can write for. Everything's in play. Everything's in motion. Nobody can escape the crushing power of the Empire.
Filming in these real locations gave us a sense of scale and realism that green screens just can't match, said production designer Luke Hull. Of course, practical sets come with their own set of challenges. Every item had to be built to Star Wars standards, not just visually accurate, but functional. Doors slid open on cue, control panels lit up, and every flicker had to be manually operated in real time. And just when you think it's all serious business, here come the bloopers. During a scene inside the Imperial Bureau, a crew member accidentally triggered a blast door too early. The door closed just as an actor was walking through, causing a hilarious stop mid-step and a round of laughter on set.
I was going to say my heart right
Let's
now.
all feel sorry for the fascists. That's what I'm trying to do.
Timing is everything, especially with practical effects, joked the assistant director. The bloopers didn't stop there. In another scene, a comm device used by a rebel operative picked up a stray radio signal from a nearby taxi dispatcher, interrupting a tense exchange with static, and someone hilariously asking for a pickup on Waterloo Bridge. We had to switch to a different frequency, so we wouldn't pick up half of London's taxi chatter, the sound tech explained. Switching gears, let's talk about the gritty cinematic look of the show. Many outdoor sequences were shot during golden hour, giving the footage that soft, dreamlike glow, but it also meant the crew had only a tight window to get each shot. We had about 27 minutes of perfect light, director Alonso Ruiz Palacios shared, and in that time, we had to get the wide, the close-up, and the tracking shot. No pressure.
We have these incredible sets, and this factory set was one of the biggest indoor sets I've ever seen.
The result? Cinematic perfection. But behind the scenes, it often meant hearing frantic calls like, "We've got 5 minutes of sun left, roll camera now." Once the sun set, the lighting team stepped up. Custom rigs were built to simulate everything from TIE fighter spotlights to explosions. Without relying on CGI, these practical lighting setups helped actors react to real stimuli, resulting in more grounded performances. Stunts in Season 2 took things to a whole new level, from rooftop chases to gritty street brawls. The cast trained for months before the cameras even rolled. We were running in full gear, up and down concrete stairs, carrying fake weapons that weigh more than real ones, said Kyle Soller, who plays Syril Karn. It's a workout and a performance, all in one, he added. During a rooftop escape scene, one stunt double overshot a leap and landed in a strategically placed pile of foam props. The landing was safe, but the faceplant into the crash mat got the whole crew laughing. Most of the main cast insisted on doing their own stunts. Diego Luna, who plays Cassian Andor, was especially involved. Cassian is always on the edge, physically and mentally. "I need to feel that myself, or it won't read on screen," Luna explained. explained.
And then each director had its own way to approach that gap, with us, because we needed to know, what does this line mean? How am I going to be dressed?
On the emotional front, the cast didn't hold back. One especially moving moment came during a scene where Cassian delivers a quiet monologue in an abandoned facility. What the audience didn't see, the entire crew behind the camera, completely silent, some even holding back tears. "We don't usually cry on Star Wars sets," said a producer, but that one hit different. But there were lighter moments too. The costume and makeup departments worked overtime, perfecting everything from ISB officer uniforms to scrappy rebel disguises, each outfit layered with meaning. Did you know Genevieve O'Reilly's Mon Mothma costume included over 70 hand-sewn pieces? And her earrings, custom made by a London-based artist specializing in sci-fi jewelry. During a Senate speech scene, O'Reilly's flowing cloak got caught on a chair. As she turned dramatically, the snag sent her stumbling backward. Without missing a beat, the cast started mock falling in slow motion. The take was unusable, but the memory, unforgettable. Props were crafted with precision. The rebel communicators worked like real walkie-talkies, so actors could stay in contact across sets. "I once accidentally called Beatwimo's puppeteers, Adria Arjona, Bix," recalls. "They answered with a beep. I thought it was scripted." Speaking of Beatwimo, the lovable droid had a team of 3 puppeteers operating him at all times, one for movement, one for expressions, and one just for blinking. Timing had to be flawless.
I think Bix wants similar things that she wants to give out is sort of what she wants to receive from a partner. I think she wants a home, she wants to be supported, she wants to be a part of something.
For every emotional beat to land, and if you think actors warm up with serious vocal exercises, think again. "Before emotional scenes, we sing the Star Wars theme," Luna revealed. "Badly, the worse it sounds, the better we feel going into character." One pre-scene warm-up was so off-key, the sound department mistook it for a malfunctioning alarm. Turns out, it was just Kyle Soller trying to hit a high note. Hair and makeup continuity, a major task. Because scenes were filmed months apart, teams kept meticulous records, including stubble charts to track Cassian's beard growth by episode. Cassian's beard had its own spreadsheet, a stylist confirmed. Behind the camera, the cinematography team leaned heavily into handheld shots. Steadicams were avoided, to keep viewers immersed in the chaos and unpredictability of each moment. "It makes the viewer feel like they're in it, not just watching it," said cinematographer Adriano Goldman. And that's really what Andor Season 2 was all about. Immersion. Every choice, every challenge, every hilarious mistake along the way served one goal: to bring audiences into the Star Wars universe like never before.
And this world is very meticulous.
The engineering of the factory, the way that those props actually had to work, those desks were actually operational.
"We knew we were making something that had to feel real," said Tony Gilroy. "And we didn't cut corners, we built it, we lived it. And even with all the pressure and precision, the team found ways to laugh, connect, and create something truly unforgettable. That's the magic of Andor, not just the story on screen, but the passion behind the scenes."
It's just a great set to play in.
And that's a wrap on the behind-the-scenes look at Andor Season 2. From epic builds to funny bloopers, every piece of the puzzle mattered. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe for more exclusive breakdowns and movie magic. May the Force be with you, always.